up? It's the nigga Fashawn, and we reporting live from Fresno, California. It's my hometown, and we just chilling, and we over here on Home Street, Cedar. My nigga, my man Nighthouse, homie I grew up with right here.
Yeah, what's up
Feel
with
me?
you?
Went to McLean with this guy, went to high school with this guy in the same neighborhood, and tell you what it's like, man, around here, man. We just surviving, man, you know? Got this song called the Ecology on my album, and it's basically about the behavior in areas like this and all the ghettos across the world, man. And it's not just about the behavior, it's the study of what causes that behavior, you know what I mean? And like, nobody wants to just sell drugs because it's the thing to do. Nobody's murdering people because it's the thing to do, you know what I'm saying? It's shit that causes that type of behavior, you know what I mean? Like, niggas growing up with no pops and no moms, with no parents at all, with no money. Like, you know, it's just built up rage, and I think that's what causes niggas to start blasting niggas and robbing niggas and shit like that. That's what causes that behavior. And that's what the Ecology is all about, man. Underage girls having seeds at the age of 17, baby daddy signing up for the Marines, black streets filled with crack, pipe dreams, fuck peace. You know what I'm saying, man? Like, it's real. I don't just say this shit because I got lips, man. For real, man. I grew up in the city of Fresno, man. And it's a pretty beautiful place. And at the same time, a really dark place, a really rough place. If you grew up in the conditions that I grew up in, you know. I was born not too far from here. We on Cedar Street. I was born at a hospital not too far from here by Roosevelt High School. And ever since '88, ever since I came out, man, I've basically been on my own, man, honestly. So, you know, everything I do, I'm well experienced at it, because I've been doing it my whole life, man. It's not because the niggas, I was enticed by it or, you know, or seduced by the lifestyle. It's just something that a nigga was brought up in, and that's what I speak about. That's what I choose to speak about. I could talk about anything. I could talk about fucking my clothes or how fly my fucking shoes are, but I choose to talk about what I see and where I come from, you know, and how I grew up and how it affects me and how it affects others who grew up in the same situation. I was raised by my mother, but she wasn't really there because she did drugs, and she really gave a lot of her energy to that instead of her children. So, long story short, we wound up getting snatched from my mom's in 1996 by the CPS. We was living in Clovis at the time, and we got snatched, and I went to this group home for a minute, for a while, and the whole time I was there, they were trying to find a family I could stay with, you know. It wasn't just me, it was me and my sister, and I was tripping. Like, they was talking about separating us, like giving it, like, her to this family and me to this family, and it was just a real rough time. But during that whole shit, my uncle Roy stepped to the table, like, and he was like, "I'll take them. They're my sister's kids. I'm gonna take them." So ever since then, I grew up with my Uncle Roy, and he was like my father figure. My pops was in prison my whole life. He's a Mexican cat. I don't know if y'all know I'm half Spanish, but he was locked up for a majority of my life, so I never knew him, never seen him. And he was a bulldog. No. This is a gang called the Bulldogs out here in Fresno, and my pops was a bulldog. So and he was in the streets doing this thing. I guess I don't know his history, but I'm sure there was a reason he was in the pen so long. And those are the genes that I come from, man. And those are the role models in my life, you know what I'm saying? I don't know no doctors, no fucking lawyers and shit like that. Like, we don't grow up seeing that kind of shit in these areas. So that's the type of shit that breeds young men like myself, young men like you see around this motherfucker. This is what it is, man, the Ecology, you know? That's what Boy Meets World is about, at essence, man. It's just about me, how I see the world and my beliefs, you know?